The man that cares so much for himself. Keyword today is going to be care for, well, a few keywords for himself. Let's break it down a little bit more. Care yourself, not care for her. Because a lot of times what happens is that you guys might get caught up on, am I getting better for a female? Is she going to notice that, oh, I do groom myself well? That doesn't matter, because when a woman realizes you bring the focus to yourself, naturally she's going to have to focus on you. See, when females are so caught up on the attention or want to receive attention, it's easily often given. So it's like when I'm around you, what I should be noticing is that, oh, okay, you have to be somewhere on time and you're starting to sense that it's getting close to that time. And so you can look at your watch. You could look at your phone. It shouldn't be, oh, I don't want to disrespect her at all. What if I pull out my phone and she gets upset? Or you might start feeling like, well, let me just pull it out only when I feel like it's time. When your gut, your intuition is telling you, no, you should pull it out. Like, you've been sitting here for an hour. You know you got to be somewhere by an hour 20, like you have 15 minutes to get there, right? And even then, you want to be a guy that's so about himself and responsible to the extent of you're prioritizing these things above her. So she's realizing, oh, I got to be thinking, oh, what is he doing? Did he tell the truth? You got to understand also, a woman being herself by nature, it's going to start being like, oh, I have to ask these questions. She's not directly doing it until she just can't help herself, or she's just going to be a straightforward female, which doesn't happen oftentimes. But if she wants you bad enough, she has no choice but to be straightforward, right? So that's also going to mean that if she's realizing, oh, you're looking at your phone, sometimes a female can be like, oh, like, do you have somewhere to be? But remember, you're not being disrespectful because you're doing this at the end. And as you've been sitting with her the whole time, let's say on a dinner date, you've told her like, yeah, I got an interview or I got a meeting that I got to be at, like that sorts of stuff. Or simply like, I made plans with my friends, my boys, my brother, whoever, like honestly a week ago, and yeah, the plans are gonna happen. And another thing I never want y'all to get caught up on is I have to prove this to her. Like, take that in. Have you have to prove something to her that it bothers you that you have to do it? Or you just be like, oh, I gotta do it because I don't want her to think this way? Like, have you had that moment before? A question that I want y'all to answer. Maybe some of y'all have, right? Like, think about it. Have you felt like, okay, I'm doing this to make her feel more calm, relaxed? So when we shift that onto yourself, you then want to go ahead and focus on where you got to be, what you got to do. Because there are so many different examples I can give you as far as different ways you can take care of, or take care of yourself, take care of your personal life, take care of others, and even simply taking care of where you're going to get at. So your purpose, maintaining it, or finding another purpose or something like that. And before I continue on, don't forget to check out all the links for more exclusive and actual help that I'm giving you. Whether it's you guys talk to me during a consultation, or you get the accountability partner, you can purchase that, or you could even get anything else that could be suitable for like journaling, could be hearing it, where it's affirmations, or a masterclass where I literally broke down everything, every single thing you need to know about a woman. That's all on my website. So if you want to get more advanced, you want to be really knowing females very, very well to a whole different level, and you never have to go through the same struggles, or you just can be above it all, you can definitely check it out. And if you just want the insight, see what it's about, check it out, especially the exclusive content that I have on Patreon, or you could get it by becoming a YouTube member. Whole lot you won't ever see on here. So back to how that shift and that focus has to be on yourself. As you master being focused on yourself, you're gonna master going ahead and having her look and wanna wonder, wanna know. So wondering what would look like, okay, like, is he gonna actually be going there? Okay, I believe him. I mean, everything he's told me seems accurate. Then when females' emotions get involved, which I'll break down more in a different video, but to give you an insight, her emotions will look like, oh, I don't really know all of a sudden, or oh, he's taking a little bit too long to get back, or I mean, he went to his meeting or wherever he had to be, his friends. What happened next? Did he think about me? Did he end up feeling like, oh, I gotta reach out to her? And what actually gets to a female real hard is when you go ahead and go, let's say for a female that's used to expecting a message in a matter of a few hours when she knows somebody is busy. Once you do that for like a whole day, so let's say the rest of your day you just focused on what you needed to. So because I know sometimes y'all like when I give like more detailed examples. So let's say it like this. You went to your appointment, right? Once you've gone to your appointment, or once you hung out with your boys, you had time to go ahead and visit your family, one of your close relatives perhaps, and once you're around them, you end up just having a good time. Y'all watch movies, y'all caught up on life, y'all talked about what you have plans, where what's going on, where you're heading, like that sorts of stuff. And before you know it, you had that early in the day, and now it's the next day. Like it's not even like midnight, or it's not even 11 p.m. It's the next day. And that whole time, she's over here making assumptions. Oh, I can't wait to start talking about assumptions, because assumptions are real. I've been through making assumptions, and I know how my friends used to be with assumptions, how they are now, how women are with assumptions. I'm not even going to give you insight too much, because that's such a detailed topic, but you guys know what assumptions are. More of like that assuming, so you're making an idea of a judgment that's not accurate sometimes, or could be, but it's all from how you're kind of like perceiving, or you're believing how it's going to be. So in other words, she's trying to calculate and figure out, okay, what's really going on. And so she comes with the thought of, this is the potential, this is the possibility. Again, I'll give you more examples in the future and all that. But she can go ahead and just think that, okay, maybe there's a woman that you might have seen. If she's going to be a jealous type, she could also just think like she's not that important if you're not giving her that time, which that's why I said in the beginning of the video, attention. Hence why women are so used to attention, love attention. Not that it's just freely given and easily given, but it definitely is something that they like. They felt it before, of course, and they want to receive more of it. And it's gasses their ego, same way that, certain stuff can make y'all feel good. Like something as simple as a woman letting you actually guide, a woman turning to you and asking you, like, can you help me with this? Or like something that's a masculine role, like building maybe something heavy and using a lot of hammers or tools, or something with like cars and mechanics. It's not necessarily about like gender roles right now, but I'm just saying that those sorts of stuff, when a woman's coming to you, I would think as a man, I've heard it before, that like that makes you feel like you're being more of the man in the relationship. You're playing that position that you're given to by her. So it just has to reverse that she's going to be in her nature as she's thinking about you so much. So make sure when you're having this happen, you remember all these things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and
or if
comment.
there's other stuff that you have going on, it could be about anything self-improvement, back to dating. Consultations are available for that. Book your consultation. Let's get on the line and talk about what's going on with you. Click that link after this video.
Sleep affirmations, so you could become that powerful man, and it is recorded in my voice, and I give you the strongest affirmations to overall become that man and subconsciously become powerful. So let's get into these books. Get a track woman you want and get her to miss you, along with secrets to winning her over, and it tells you about cold approaching. It tells you my personal stories, and if you're trying to up your game in the dating game, these books are going to be perfect for that, and you could get it all in a bundle deal. Make sure you click the link down below. Self-improving in the process. This is so serious. This is why I have a whole no contact guide and journal available. Y'all could go ahead and purchase it. If you need somewhere to start off, then you need all the breakdowns, all the insight, the information, and I have structure in there. Help you, prompts, things that will tell you you got this, but it'll give you also reasons why. And I have stories in there that tells you why no contact has worked for people. All types of stuff. It's so detailed, y'all. That's how much information I made sure to put in there. Step up no contact, or if you need somewhere to start and you need something to help you, this is like me guiding you as you go through no contact. That's how I customized it for y'all. So you can check that out by clicking the link down below. See what you could do with no contact, how far you could do it. Just learn everything, have the guidance, and accountability partner. Although I'm not actually there, you'll feel that sense from this journal and guide.